Good evening, Facebook friends, family, and everyone else. It's Miss Ellen with another edition of Kitchen Shenanigans. This evening, I'm putting on the finishing touches of some vegan sausage. So I'm going to show you. This is what it looks like. It actually is some spice. It's water and some Bragg's liquid aminos, some spices, and some nuts and oatmeal. And then what I'm doing is this right here is the paper that I'm going to wrap it in, just like how I did with the when I did the raw lettuce, the raw veggie wraps. And then this is what it looks like at the end before I'm getting ready to cook them. And then this is what it looks like now. So this is before, this is during, and I will wrap this one up just a moment. I will have to end up getting me some new, let's see here, some new equipment. Oh, so I could have did it like that. Oh. Oh, the one thing I found out is if you let these sit for a minute. Oh, wow, look at that. If you let it sit for a minute instead of rolling it while it's hard, it looks like it works better. So let me try this again. So basically what I do is I'm sticking it in some warm water. And then what I'm going to let it do is I'm just going to let it sit for a few seconds here before I manipulate it. I'm going to put my sausage there because see, if I manipulate it now, it's kind of hard. But if I let it soften a little, it's still kind of hard. It's still kind of hard. So I'm finding that if you let it kind of loosen up, then you're able to manipulate it better. So let me let it loosen up and then I'll show you. I'm going to have to invest in, oh, yeah, there it is. I'm going to have to invest in some camera equipment if I'm going to keep doing this. Okay, yep, that's what it is. So that's the secret. The secret is I needed to let this, let it get a little soft. Let the paper, the rice paper, get somewhat soft, because when I was doing it before, I was wrapping it while the rice paper was hard and firm. So if I just let it sit in the water some, take it out of the water like this, and then just let it sit on my working surface like this, and just kind of let it soften up, then I find that it's so much easier to work with. And then I am not fighting with it. So let's see. I'm going to go and I'm going to, let's see here. Unfortunately, you're not able to really see. Let me see what I'm doing because I can't seem to get my phone right. Yep, I will have to invest in something so I will be able to show you what it is I'm doing. So right now what I'm doing is I'm wrapping the sausage in the rice paper. And this is vegan sausage. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's how you do it. Oh, my goodness. And then again, look at that. That looks so much better than that. And I had to fight to get this one. And this one just happened with ease. Practice makes perfect. As you start working with food, see, look at that. It's rice paper. It's firm like that. And as you start working with food, you start to master food, because this wasn't mentioned in any of the instructions. That, let it soak for a minute, and then don't let it soak too long. Don't let it soak too long, but get it wet, and then let it rest for a minute, and then it starts to get kind of soft, and then you can work with it. And then you're not fighting, because when you don't let it soften up, it's basically just wet rice, hard rice papers, just wet. And then it doesn't really take on, the pliability. When it starts to soften up, it starts to loosen up a little, and then it starts to get real starchy, and it starts to get the real sticky looking thing. So it will start to look like that. And that's a lot easier to roll than, that's a lot easier to roll than it is to roll when it's like real stiff paper. And right now, it's not, it's stiff, but it's got some, how you say, looseness to it. It's a little bit flexible. It's a little bit more flexible, and there it is. So what I'm going to do is I am going to let these rest for a minute, and then I am going to deep fry them. I'm going to fry them in some oil. I was not going to deep fry, but I am horrible at frying. I don't know what it is about me and frying, but me and frying doesn't go very well. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll show you the finished product. All right.